Assalamu alaikum. A few months ago, I started a talk, a introduction. There's several videos to the idea, which to me is a fact, that Muslims have created in America a mythological culture that I call quasi-Islam. And because today is the 55th, or in a couple days, the 55th National ISNA conference, okay, it just highlights this problem. Okay, ISNA now has been around for 55 years, okay? And with all the talks and all the events that are going to be going on there, the number one most important thing in Islam is being entirely ignored and left out, okay? And that is the fact that the Muslim community in America has ignored the mission of Islam for at least 55 years and harmed and damaged and destroyed the lives of the converts to Allah's deen and effectively lost 90% of the converts. Okay? This was the mission of deen. It is the number one most important purpose of Allah's book is human beings entering Islam. It was the most important purpose of Rasulullah's life, number one. It was finding solutions to the problems of converts was the purpose of the hijrah. And in fact, it was the purpose of all three hijras that were made. And then solving the problems of converts was the purpose of the community that Rasulullah and the Sahaba built in Medina. And for 55 years, according to the existence of ISNA, the Muslim community here in the United States, okay, has completely ignored the number one most important thing in the entire deen. Okay? Now, what does Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tell us in the Quran? That there are conditions upon which Allah brings people to replace the existing Muslims. And historically, in Islam's history, that expansion of Islam into a new people has always brought a revitalization of Islam. And it would bring a revitalization here, except that the masajid and all the malanas and all the shuyukh have spent 55 years here ignoring the mission of deen and ignoring the human beings who came looking for Islam. Okay? You blew it. You blew up the mission of Islam, you destroyed it. So getting back to the discussion of, okay, your mythological beliefs about yourselves. Okay? Any Muslim today thinks, inshallah, he will go to Jannah. Okay? And you go through your life thinking that your deen is okay. And with Allah's forgiveness, inshallah, I will not go to Jahannam, I will go to Jannah. All right? But that is only when you stay in your happy little circle, in your happy little life, around people that you only agree with, and you keep repeating to each other, inshallah, we will go to Jannah. And it's because you never confront reality, okay? you keep yourself in a mythological bubble where you don't have to confront the reality of what you have done to the converts of Islam, and you don't confront the reality of Allah's deen because you don't actually learn fiqh. You don't learn enough about Islamic history. And honestly, your Mawlanas and Shuyukh are garbage. Okay? Okay, they're garbage. And Rasulullah said this. All right? So, the conditions in which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala brings people to His deen are when Muslims refuse going out and making effort, getting out of their comfy lives and doing what Islam requires. And that is you. That's how you live your life. And then number two is not spending on what Islam requires. Okay? Not spending your wealth on what Islam requires. And so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, يَسْتَبْدِلْ قَوْمًا غَيْرَكُمْ ثُمَّ لَا يَكُونُوا أَمْثَالَكُمْ. Allah will replace you with another people and they will not be like you. And so there you are, enjoying your life. And Muslims everywhere think, oh, we're the persecuted people. We are the victims of the world. Look at what Islamophobia is doing to us. Look at how many countries, okay, are killing us. Oh, And I swear by Allah, you could not live one day in the life of a convert. You would go home crying to your mommy because you have not tasted that hardship and pain and suffering. You haven't tasted it. You spend your lives enjoying yourselves and you isolate yourselves where you don't have to hear anybody actually telling you the truth, and your garbage Mawlanas and Shuyukh do not tell you the truth. Okay? If you and the tens of thousands of Muslims here in DFW, Texas area, and all your garbage Mawlanas and garbage Shuyukh have been here for over 50 years, and you never got around to the actual mission of Islam, it means that you are worthless to Allah's deen, and so are your garbage Mawlanas and Shuyukh. If they have not, in 50 years, clarified to you what your actual mission is here, you need to take them and throw them in a ditch. They are worthless. And so what then are Rasulullah's words on your condition? Number one is that he said that the nations of the earth will gather around you, okay, to destroy you, okay? Allah sending the people of the earth to wipe you out. And the Sahaba asked, is it because we are few? And Rasulullah said, no, you are many, but you are ghutha. Ghutha means useless garbage. You're useless. Okay? And now Allah has sent destruction on 26 Muslim countries. And you are no different. And Allah may and probably will send destruction on you here. And what did Rasulullah say about your garbage fake imams who have no idea what the hell they're doing? He said that the people of knowledge and intelligence and understanding and taqwa and seriousness, the people of fiqh, will die off, and the Muslims will be left with the ignorant.